Hello and what is up guys, Jack here from Ezekiel Gaming HD, and this is episode 3 of the Squad Randomiser series. And so far so good guys, episode 2 is just coming up to hit about 500 likes, so if we could do that again that'd be fantastic. Make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy this episode or do enjoy this series. We opened up a 25k pack. This was on Sunday when the 25k packs were in the store for 24 hours or something like that. So I open up another two 7.5k packs. You'll see what I get in them in the background kind of gameplay. I just want to say a quick shout out to FIFAcoinsbuy.com. They're a new coin sponsor that are going to be sponsoring my channel. They're a lot cheaper and more, well, can't exactly say more reliable because the other one was reliable as well, but they're a lot cheaper, so go and check them out. I think you can get 100k coins for about under £6 now, somewhere between £5 and £5.50 or something like that. So very, very cheap indeed. Make sure you use the discount code to get that price. The links and stuff will be in the description, all the codes and everything. But yeah, we open up two Dutch players in that last 7.5k pack. It was Elia, and I think his name was Van Ginkel or Ginkel. He's a very, very good player, Chelsea player. He's a non-rare, so I definitely recommend any of you that are on a low budget to pick him up. And to build this team, I put in the BPL only, which gave me those players. I swapped out my left mid for Elia so that I can get that chemistry with the Chelsea centre mid, and then I decided to just auto-fill the rest of the team. So that means that the right mid is going to have Duff, so I also decided to change Duff with Jesus Navas just to get a little bit more pace on the pitch. Obviously he's going to link with Zabaleta, but he is in the right wing formation. Is it right? No, not formation, position, sorry. So his chemistry did go up slightly, but generally he wouldn't have if he wasn't linking with Zabaleta. Right, so we're going to our first game, guys, and we come up against this team here, and as you can see, he has a very nice squad. It's like a Serie A, a lot of Inter Milan players, and it's very decent. He's actually using a striker that I have in my, well, I opened up my first episode, which is called Icardi, and he gets the scoring off to the, well, he starts off the scoring, and in the 10th minute as well. It's a little bit disappointing. It's one of those goals where you kick the ball out after basically saving a goal or getting a goal kick, and he goes and scores again in the 17th minute with the same player. So I felt a little bit gutted. The goals were a little bit dodgy. They weren't exactly like, you know, groundbreaking goals or anything like that. But this guy kind of dominated me. He didn't give me many opportunities, but the opportunities I did get weren't exactly great either. And that was one of them. Defoe. I mean, you don't really want Defoe getting on the header. It's not going to give you much. Van Ginkel. They're getting an opportunity shooting from outside the box. It's going into the 90th minute now, and he scores a cracking goal in the 90th minute. So that was disappointing. That was I think that's our second loss in the whole series. It's disappointing. We're in Division 9 now, and that was our first game. So we've still got 9 games, and I think 13 points to win the title. 10 points to stay up. So we only need to win 3 games and draw 1. So it's not going to be particularly hard, I don't think, anyway. But we go to start building our next team. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of English players now. Joe Cole's actually a very good player. I wanted to use Welbeck in this one because Defoe just didn't perform for me last game. So I also used a squad builder to put the rest of the players in Spanish nationality. And then I put in BPL. So you can see now that I've actually got very good chemistry, and the team actually looks pretty decent. It's almost like a hybrid, this team now. The way it is, the one that's on the screen for you now. I was also looking for possible other players, and I just couldn't find any. I thought the team that I had on the pitch was good enough. 97 chemistry. I've got a good attacking trio with Joe Cole, Defoe, and Danny Welbeck. So that's very good. Defence is pretty solid. I think that Lopo has probably played about, well, how many games has he played now? Pretty much all of them, to be honest. He's a very consistent player for me, so I don't exactly need to drop him. We come up against this team here. So very fast team, good players, but difference is the person controlling it isn't as good, and my formation I prefer a lot more in this game. Van Ginkel getting through with the first opportunity, very similar kind of position, but with Defoe, Welbeck going through, gets a little bit cheeky, goes to bring the ball out with the keeper. I think he kind of panics a little bit, didn't expect his goalkeeper to actually have the ball. I scored a cheeky goal there, to be honest. Defoe getting through again. First touch was a little bit bad, falls out to Xavi Torres. Welbeck getting another opportunity to shoot. Didn't shoot exactly where I wanted, so he did save that quite easily. Xavi Torres going through here. Surprised he didn't put that away, to be honest. I guess I should have taken a touch first, but I didn't think I had enough time, and I don't think Torres is particularly that quick, so I wanted to just shoot as quickly as possible. But in the 77th minute, he does make that up with a nice headed goal. A little bit sweaty, the goals that I did score, but I was trying to score, you know, like typical FIFA goals with through balls down the middle and stuff like that, but they just weren't going in. So we win that game. We're off to, well, not exactly a good start, but we've got a game back now, and we're on 3 points. So we only need to win 2 more games and draw a game, and we are definitely getting, well, promoted, basically. Is it promoted? Is it 10 points for promotion or 13 points for promotion? I can't even remember. But last episode I asked you guys which striker do you think's best out of Abarbo, Aubameyang and Martins, and majority of you straight away said Aubameyang, and then a lot of people started to say Abarbo. No one particularly said Martins, and I think that's because well, he might not be as good, but that's the obvious reason. But I think he's in the MLS, and not a lot of teams start to use actually the MLS league, and not a lot of people use Nigerian teams just because their dribbling's not great. They got a lot of fast players, and I've actually done a squad builder, a silver squad builder on my channel, so you can check that out if you want. And they're actually pretty decent. But whilst I was speaking there, my team got built very, very quickly, and I've actually cut this episode down to about 8 minutes now. So you guys, I asked last episode, what would you want me to do, and I got a lot of mixed responses. So I want you to guys to let me know, is this the kind of time that you want the video to be? I've cut it down slightly. I've shown you only the important parts. I'm showing you only the important opportunities and goals, and I think it's a lot better this way. Let me know. But we get off to a good start in this game. We really make the most of it. We go 2-0 up there in the 51st minute, scoring a header with possibly the smallest person on the pitch, Jesus Navas. But it was because he was in the right position at the right time. We scored a really nice goal here. I know that was a tramp, but watch this nice little drag back shot there. And how you do that is you hold LT. You need to be walking or going pretty slow, and just tap the B button. That's for Xbox 360. If you're on PS3, just tap the shoot button and hold the left. I think it's the left bumper. It's got to be the sprint button, basically. No, not the sprint button, the control button. I can't remember exactly. You're going to have to find that out yourself, because I'm not a PlayStation user. But we do get through again with Martins. It was the 67th minute here he scores. It's just a simple finesse around the keeper. And after that, he went to basically get an opportunity to kick the ball out. I must have fouled him or something like that. And then he decided to quit. He was already losing 4-0, so I don't blame him for wanting to quit, but I wouldn't have quit in that position. Anyway, that is it, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you drop a like. If we can hit 500 again, that would be absolutely fantastic. And let me know your opinions on the questions I've asked in this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye. And now I'm going to explain why I shouldn't have bought Craig Bellamy. I actually won my last game of the last episode, which means I can only buy a non-rare silver player at best. So I'm going to punish myself later on in this episode. So I'm going to hold my hands up and say, sorry guys, I didn't mean to do that. It was a complete mistake. I must have misread something or just missed it completely. So apologies about that. But before we get into the first game, I'm just going to change around my team and make sure I've got the best players on the pitch. Make sure I haven't got anyone on the bench that can't play. And